scattered people on the earth, persons who possess neither faith nor knowledge, and who are of the doubting nature, suffer a downfall for the skeptical souls. There is no happiness either in this world or the next.
यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानम् अधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम् परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृताम् धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे.
Oh man, Gita is not a religious book of any person, any particular caste, any particular class, any particular sector, any particular country, or any orthodox ideological person. Rather, it is for every caste, every religion, the four varnas, born of most lower family, the greatest sinner, or more than the sinner, of every age, every man and woman, that is for all. Truly, the Gita is the religious book of the entire human race, and it is a matter of great pride that the Gita is your religious book. Scattered people on this earth, this program is such a journey that will change your life. This journey will take you to the destination of salvation and happiness. Watch this program comfortably. Observe and go with it while watching. Do not allow the mind to inquire or analyze it. Do listen to the word and get immersed into the word, and listen to the words one by one and drown in the words. Just keep listening to the words and keep watching whether you reach the destination or not. It is only for you. You are a drop of light in this creation. You all have only one search, the door of salvation and the attainment of salvation, as well as the search for blissful life on this earth, good health, infinite peace, knowledge of good fortune, and eternal life. In any case, the joy of salvation. To achieve all these things, happiness and eternal peace, every human seeks Gurudev. But can you find it? Yes, it can be achieved. These all are possible only when the authorized Guru or Son of God arrives on this earth. It is the Adi Sri Arun who is Son of God. By following whose path, you will achieve all these things, because Adi Sri Arun is the only way. So, let's start the journey.
we are. are your devotee. Prabhu shower us with your blessings. Today we have thanked the Almighty. Prabhu, we are your devotees. We glorify you from deep within. Shower us with your blessings. Prabhu, shower us with your blessings. Prabhu, shower us with your blessings. Created all of us, only you can quench our thirst.
Lead us the path of righteousness and bless us with happiness.
Prabhu, bless us with happiness. Prabhu, bless us with happiness. Today we have thanked the Almighty. Prabhu, we are your devotees. We glorify you from deep within. Shower us with your blessings. Prabhu, shower us with your blessings. Prabhu, shower us with your blessings. To love everyone.
Rid our hearts of jealousy and let us always be your devotees.
Prabhu, let us always be your devotees. Prabhu, let us always be your devotees. Today we have thanked the Almighty. Prabhu, we are your devotees. We glorify you from deep within. Shower us with your blessings. Prabhu, shower us with your blessings. Prabhu, shower us with your blessings. Mahesh and Vishnu, your love is pure and true.
Help us to protect our dharma and purify our karma.
Prabhu, purify our karma. Prabhu, purify our karma. Today we have thanked the Almighty. Prabhu, we are your devotees. We glorify you from deep within. Shower us with your blessings. Prabhu, shower us with your blessings. Prabhu shower us with your blessings. Prabhu shower us with your blessings.
ईश्वर पुत्र आदि श्री अरुण, तेरा ब्रह्म ज्ञान व्यापक था, व्यापक है, व्यापक रहे। ब्रह्म ज्ञान रूपाय विश्व उत्पत्त्यादि हेत्वे तापत्रय विनाशाय आदि श्री वयं नमः। जो ब्रह्म ज्ञान रूप हैं, जो इस जगत की उत्पत्ति, स्थिति और विनाश के कारण हैं, तथा तीन तापों को नाश करने वाले हैं, उस ईश्वर पुत्र आदिश्री अरुण को नमस्कार करता हूँ।
Son of God Adi Shri Arun, I have come to consult you with the inspiration of Kal administration.
Hey Devi, welcome to the consultation room.
Now you should start preparing to compete with Kali Purush from today itself. That's why I have come to your service. Now you order your warriors to destroy Kali Purush and his representative. Now don't waste your time giving instructions to people.
You have made me aware of the time fixed by the Kal administration. It is a very good thing. There is no wastage of time in preaching to the people. This incarnation of mine is embodiment of perfect love. This is the time for me to play love among my devotees, in which I have to make people realize that first of all God loved man and not man. The whole world is the result of the attraction of this love.
But what is its purpose in today's politics?
Its purpose is man has to learn that without love there is no creation. And even if the creation is done, then without love the life of man is incomplete. Politics alone does not fulfill life, nor is it the goal of life. The ultimate goal of the life is love, only love, because from there the path of devotion begins.
That's all fine, but in today's time, America is a superpower. But except America, 3 more countries are dreaming of becoming a superpower. Today's politics says that there are many powerful countries developed with many atomic bombs which are ruled by the representative of Kali Purush. She is sitting ready to make this earth human void. These powers should be destroyed before those countries make this earth humanless.
Let this time come.
But when will that time come, Son of God?
It's about to come, but not now. Now Now is the time for the complete love Leela of Son of God Adisri Arun. Before starting the Leela of destruction, the Son of God Adisri Arun wants to give this message to the human beings that ultimately love is the basis of the creation and love is the essence of the world.
मेरे जो भी भक्त हैं सब है नातेदार, सब है नातेदार, ये मेरे सब है नातेदार। लोगों ये अवतार हैं आदि श्री अवतार, लोगों ये अवतार हैं आदि श्री अवतार, आदि श्री अवतार, आदि श्री अवतार, आदि श्री अवतार, आदि श्री अवतार। संपूर्ण प्रेम अवतार, संपूर्ण प्रेम अवतार, संपूर्ण प्रेम अवतार, श्री आदि श्री अवतार। बंधु सखा और मात पिता कह जुड़े अनेकों नाते, ओ बंधु सखा और मात पिता कह जुड़े अनेकों नाते, बालक समझ के पल न झुलाते, प्रेम से भोग लगाते। तुम ही हो घट घट के वासी, तुम ही हो घट घट के वासी, पार्थ सारथी बन के सुनाया, पार्थ सारथी बन के सुनाया, गीता का सब सार, गीता का सब सार। जो भी मेरे भक्त हैं सब हैं नातेदार, जो भी मेरे भक्त हैं सब हैं नातेदार। आदि श्री अवतार, आदि श्री अवतार, आदि श्री अवतार, आदि श्री अवतार। संपूर्ण प्रेम अवतार, संपूर्ण प्रेम अवतार, संपूर्ण प्रेम अवतार, श्री आदि श्री अवतार। प्रेम के नाते जो है निभाते, जो मुझको है भाव से ध्याते। ओ प्रेम के नाते जो है निभाते, जो मुझको है भाव से ध्याते। वो मुझको हर रूप में पाते, जो भी मेरी शरण में आते। आदि श्री घट घट के वासी, तुम ही हो घट घट के वासी। काम क्रोध मद लोभ न भाए, काम क्रोध मद लोभ न भाए। मैं हूँ प्रेम आधार, तुम हो प्रेम आधार। जो भी मेरे भक्त हैं सब हैं नातेदार, जो भी मेरे भक्त हैं सब हैं नातेदार। प्रेम ही भक्ति, प्रेम ही पूजा, प्रेम ही भक्ति, प्रेम ही पूजा। प्रेम ही भक्ति, प्रेम ही पूजा। आदि श्री अवतार, आदि श्री अवतार, आदि श्री अवतार, आदि श्री अवतार। संपूर्ण प्रेम अवतार, संपूर्ण प्रेम अवतार। प्रेम ही भक्ति, प्रेम ही पूजा। आदि श्री अवतार, आदि श्री अवतार, आदि श्री अवतार, आदि श्री अवतार। संपूर्ण प्रेम अवतार, संपूर्ण प्रेम अवतार, संपूर्ण प्रेम अवतार। श्री आदि श्री अवतार। संपूर्ण प्रेम अवतार, संपूर्ण प्रेम अवतार, संपूर्ण प्रेम अवतार, संपूर्ण प्रेम अवतार।
प्रेम ही सब वेदों का सार, प्रेम ही सब वेदों का सार।
Oh, what is the explanation of the supreme power in the words of music? The words of music of a musician like you. In fact, only the foresight of the musician can transcend the limits of the time and see the supreme power that is eternal.
बजाओगे राधा गोरी, ऐसा मौसम है, ऐसा मौसम है। उतर कर अंबर से तारे, झिलमिल झिलमिल कर प्यारे,
सुंदर राजकुमार बनकर वास करते हैं हिलमिल सारे।
ये कितना दिव्य नजारा है,
प्यारा स्वर्ग हमारा है। राधा पूछे शाम से, राधा पूछे शाम से, कह दो कन्हा कैसा मौसम है।
सोने जैसे दिन और चांद जैसी रातें हैं, सोने जैसे दिन और चांद जैसी रातें हैं।
हीरो के महल पे जवाहर की बरसातें,
सोने जैसे दिन और चांद जैसी रातें हैं। सोने जैसे दिन और चांदी जैसी रातें हैं।
हीरो के महल पे जवाहर की बरसाते हैं। सिर पर मोर मुकुट धारे, बेकल कल जमुना किनारे।
है सुंदर राजकुंवर बनकर रास करते हैं हिलमिल सारे। सोने जैसे दिन और चांदी जैसी रातें हैं। सोने जैसे दिन और चांदी जैसी रातें हैं।
हीरो के महल पे जवाहर की बरसाते हैं।
सोने जैसे दिन और चांदी जैसी रातें हैं। सोने जैसे दिन और चांदी जैसी रातें हैं।
हीरो के महल पे जवाहर की बरसाते हैं। सिर पर मोर मुकुट धारे, बेकल कल जमुना किनारे।
है सुंदर राजकुंवर बनकर रास करते हैं हिलमिल सारे। सुन के खो जाओगी राधा गोरी, ऐसा मौसम है। पावन मुखड़ों पे प्यारी मुस्कान है। ओ पावन मुखड़ों पे प्यारी मुस्कान है।
बागों में बहारों में ये सुख की भरी खाने। बागों में बहारों में ये सुख की भरी खाने।
फसा में हम मन के गुब्बारे, दिशा में खुशी के फुवारे। है सुंदर राजकुंवर बनकर रास करते हैं हिलमिल सारे। ओ
राधा पूछे शाम से, हो राधा पूछे शाम से, कह दो कन्हा कैसा मौसम है।
दुनिया बनानी ऐसी किसने पुकारा है। दुनिया बनानी ऐसी किसने पुकारा है। बेहद गगन हो जैसे मिलता इशारा है।
सुखद संकल्प यही धारे, नयन वही नवयुग निहारे।
है देवी राजकुंवर बनकर रास करते हैं हिलमिल सारे। ओ
राधा पूछे शाम से, कह दो कन्हा कैसा मौसम है। ओ राधा पूछे शाम से, कह दो कन्हा कैसा मौसम है।
हो सुन के खो जाओगे राधा गोरी, ऐसा मौसम है। ओ ऐसा मौसम है। 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 कैसा मौसम है।
कौन था ये? कोई दिव्य शक्ति थी, महाशक्ति। बस तुम्हें भी ऐसी ही दुनिया बनानी है।
यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानम् अधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम् परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे संभवामि युगे युगे।
Where have you come from? And where do you want to go? Sometimes this question must have come in your mind. If this question did not come in your mind, then you should think that what kind of life are you entangled in? Oh man, you don't have time or you don't want to think about yourself. And if this question has come in your mind today, then in radiant Updesh of Gita, Son of God, Adi Sri Arun will give answer these things. Oh man, this radiant Updesh of Gita of Son of God, Adi Sri Arun, is the theology of the entire human race, in which the answer to every question that arises in the mind of every human being is hidden, and the solution to every problem of human life is hidden. Radiant Updesh of Gita will stop every storm. So, come now, I start the journey, chapter 15th of Radiant Updesh of Gita.
आदि श्री देने चले भक्तों को जब ज्ञान, ब्रह्म ज्ञान में खो गए, केंद्रित हो गया ध्यान, केंद्रित हो गया ध्यान। जब देने को चल दिए आदि श्री जी ज्ञान, भक्त ध्यान में खो गए, केंद्रित हो गया ध्यान, केंद्रित हो गया
this fame, defame, this honor, this dishonor, this gain, this loss, this sorrow, this happiness, all these do not belong to the soul. The soul is beyond all these. The soul and the mind are not together anywhere. It is the sinful mind which every moment man is aware of it happens.
आत्मा अजर अमर है सदा से, अग्नि भी जिसको जला ना पाए। आत्मा महासागर है इसकी, कोई भी थाह को जान ना पाए। बहरूपिया मन पापी है, बहरूपिया मन पापी है, ये तो हर पल स्वांग रचाए।
O Son of God, you are repeatedly emphasizing that if you control the mind completely, then the door of liberation will open. But there is also an easy way to control the mind. What does it mean? If you have patience and determined, then this work is easy. And if you are not determined, then you will not able to make firm determination. And if you are not able to make firm determination, then you will keep wandering for birth after birth. How can this sin be possible? Belief in whom? Belief in God. Belief in truth. Belief in your religion.
मन के बहकावे में नया तू, ये मन बहकावे में डाले। मन के बहकावे में नया तू, ये मन बहकावे में डाले। तू इस मन का दास ना बन, इस मन को अपना दास बना ले। मन के बहकावे में नया तू, ये मन बहकावे में डाले। मन के बहकावे में नया तू, ये मन बहकावे में डाले। तू इस मन का दास ना बन, इस मन को अपना दास बना ले। आदि श्री प्रेम अवतार, जय जय प्रेम अवतार। आदि श्री जय जय कल्कि, आदि श्री जय जय कल्कि। आदि श्री जय जय कल्कि, आदि श्री जय जय कल्कि। आदि श्री प्रेम अवतार, जय जय प्रेम अवतार। आदि श्री जय जय कल्कि, जय जय प्रेम अवतार। आदि श्री जय जय कल्कि, आदि श्री जय जय कल्कि। आदि श्री जय जय कल्कि, आदि श्री जय जय कल्कि। आदि श्री प्रेम अवतार, जय जय प्रेम अवतार। आदि श्री जय जय कल्कि, आदि श्री जय जय कल्कि। आदि श्री जय जय कल्कि, आदि श्री जय जय कल्कि। आदि श्री जय जय कल्कि, आदि श्री जय जय कल्कि। आदि श्री प्रेम अवतार, जय जय प्रेम अवतार। आदि श्री जय जय कल्कि, आदि श्री जय जय कल्कि। आदि श्री जय जय कल्कि, आदि श्री जय जय कल्कि। आदि श्री जय जय कल्कि, आदि श्री जय जय कल्कि।
Chapter 15th of Radiant Updesh of Gita is called Purushottam Yoga. O man, the knowledge of Son of God Adishri Arun is like a stream of water which leave its impact on a big stone. But this is possible only when it is continuous. So come, now I start journey chapter 15th of Radiant Updesh of Gita. O man, this world of yours is an imperishable tree whose tree never gets destroyed, which never ends, neither withers nor dies. It is a tree whose roots are upwards and branches are downwards, and the leaves of this tree are Vedic hymns. And the person who knows this imperishable tree, only that person is the knower of the Vedas. The roots are upwards, which means that the root is upwards. That means God is above. The branches are downwards, means that the nature is down. God above and nature below. One who has come to know this, that person has attained knowledge. That is, that person has acquired the knowledge of the Vedas. And for the person who does not know this, the cycle of birth and death will continue forever. That's why this tree is imperishable. Consider all the branches of this world like tree as different species. That means all of you living beings who are divided into different species. These branches are spread all the way down and up. The branches of this tree are developed by the three gunas of nature. The new leaves that emerge are the subjects of your senses. The roots of this tree going down are actually bondages. Those who do fruitful work, that is, those who do work for the fruit, remain tied in these roots. O man, have you seen the tree? Be it any tree, its roots go down into the soil and its branches spread everywhere. But the real form of this worldly tree cannot be experienced in this world. And there is a reason for this. Because this tree has neither its beginning nor its end. Neither this tree is starting from anywhere, nor does it have any end in sight. By the way, the base of the tree is the earth, but this tree has no base at all. But if you break the attachment, greed, and bondage of this present world and come to the state of disinterest, then you can cut this tree. What I mean to say is that if you can escape from the three gunas of nature, you can experience this tree also. Vairagya means surrendering everything to selfless action. O man, Vairagya is the only weapon by which man can cut this worldly tree and try to reach God. The person who once comes on the path to reach God never returns again. O man, that's why I tell you the truth, that one should take refuge in that God from whom this beginningless world tree originates and expands. If the tree in the form of the world is not cut, then the path to God will never be found. Now the question arises that how the tree-like world is cut. O man, I tell you the truth that the person who is free from honor, prestige and attachment and who has given up the company of men who are engaged in worldly matters, only a person freed from such delusion attains that imperishable supreme abode. O man, whatever you do only for your status in the society. You have to be free from the attachment of this honor and prestige, and stay away from such people who do work in this world only for fruits. You have to avoid their company as well, and end the difference between happiness and sorrow by ending worldly desires. O man, if you can do this, then only you will find God. O man, I am talking to you to reach the supreme abode by cutting the worldly tree. So now the question arises that what is this supreme abode and how does it look like? Although the sun illuminates the whole universe, but that sun is unable to illuminate this supreme abode. O man, the truth is that neither the sun can illuminate this supreme abode, nor the moon nor fire can illuminate this supreme abode. This supreme abode is such a wonderful destination, such a destination that no human being reaches back to this world. O man, And this is the supreme abode of God. Everyone talks about this supreme abode, but they do not know what is that supreme abode, how it is, and what is its speciality. I, the son of God Adishari Arun, explaining you. Here there is no hunger, no thirst, no disease, no old age, no death, and no restlessness of any kind. Oh man, now you know how to make an animal? When a part of Brahma is found in nature, then the living beings are created. The living soul in every body in the world is an eternal part of God. All the living beings that you see have a part of God in them. Means the body is a vessel and the soul form of God can stay in the vessel only. All the living beings in the world have Brahman in them, and all these living beings, along with their mind, work under the control of nature through these six senses. Whatever work the three qualities of nature make the creature do, the creature does the same thing. You do what nature inspires you to do. The doer is not you but the nature. That is why when you try to reach the supreme abode of God, the Brahman within you merges with the Brahman of which it is a part. This is the reason why the creature going to the supreme abode never comes back to the earth. As long as there is a soul in your body, there is life in your body. When the time of the body is over, the soul has to go to another body. Now the question arises that what is the basis of going to another body? The work that is done in your body through the organs of action is called the conditioning of the senses. With that sacrament, the soul leaves one body and moves to another body. It is just like the way the air takes the smell from one place and takes it to the another place. Oh man, whatever you do, whatever you think, it is accounted for. At the time of death, these account books go to the next body of your soul like a sacrament. That is, the balance sheet is made of the amount of good deeds you have done and the amount of bad deeds you have done. And according to this balance sheet, your prarabdha is made. Prarabdha is called sanskar. To enjoy it, the soul takes a new body. O man, accept this truth that no person can ever be free from this rule of God. The life of a body ends and its body merges with the soil. But the soul goes to another body along with the world of the previous birth, that is, with the destiny of the other body. The same process starts again in the other body. The soul again enjoys the objects with the help of ears, eyes, skin, nose, and mind. Once again, engaged in the activities like listening, eating, seeing, thinking, he starts doing his work and again the calculation starts to be done. That is, a new balance sheet starts preparing. That's why, man, before leaving the body, you must do such a thing that your soul comes out of this body and meets Brahm directly and you are saved from birth and death. The soul keeps on coming and going from one body to another, carrying the sanskars of the previous birth. Only those people who have knowledge can understand this. The person who knows how the soul can leave the body is a wise person, because only the wise know how the soul resides in the body and how it enjoys the objects under the influence of the modes of material nature. Foolish men never see this process. Only those men can see whose eyes are illuminated by the light of knowledge. Only those can see this process whose eyes have been enlightened by the light of knowledge. O man, the soul that is inside your body is called Jivatma. This world is running because of the process of coming and going of the same soul. If the soul is freed from the bondage of the body, it goes back to its home, that is Brahm, from where it came. But how can only a man striving in the practice of yoga see this soul situated in his heart? But such ignorant people who are not engaged in the practice of yoga, even after making efforts, cannot see this soul. Oh man, you have to do yoga continuously. You will be able to know yourself to be a soul only by strengthening your mind, body, and intellect without giving up. The cycle of life on earth runs only with the light of the sun. This type of heat causes water to evaporate. Water vapor forms a cloud, then it rains from the clouds. The fields become green due to rain, and food grains are produced in the fields. Food fills the stomach of animals and animals survive. Scientists says that a fusion process is going on in the sun due to which this light is generated. But God said that the light is located in the sun by which the whole world is illuminated. You know that light to be born from me. The light which is situated in the moon and the light which is situated in the fire, know that light to be born from me only. God said that I am the one who sees the light in the light. In other words, it can be said like this: the light which is present in the sun illuminates the whole world, and the light which is in the moon and which is in the fire, know that to be my light. All living beings are the result of God's will. It is because of the opulence and power of that God that the breath comes and goes in living beings. Not only in living beings, but also in the form of the moon, becoming the essence of life in plants, nourishes all living beings. The crop starts growing only after the mixing of water, manure, and fertility in the earth. God nourishes this growth only. It is His resolution which, by becoming life force in the living being, gives motion to the heart. By becoming juice in the crop, it makes them nutritious and tasty. In other words, God said that by entering into the earth, I hold all the ghosts with my power, and by being juice form, that is, moon full of nectar, I nourish all the medicines, that is, the plants. Food is the basis of human life. If a living being does not get food, they will die. Food is said to be of four types: chewing, drinking, licking, and sucking. God said that I am the one who resides in the body of all living beings in the form of digestive fire. It is I who digest the four types of grains, keeping the pran vayu and apan vayu in balance. And I am the fire that digests your food and gives you strength. In other words, God said that I enter the earth and hold all the ghosts by my power, and by being juice form, that is, moon full of nectar, I nourish all the medicines, that is, the plants. I am the one present in the bodies of all living beings, combined with pran and apan. In the form of Vaishvanar, fire, I digest the four types of food. Earlier, God had said that the light which is visible to you is also He Himself, and now He is calling Himself the fire of digestion. The essence here is that all living beings are the result of God's will. That's why the basis of every action of this whole universe is that God Himself. And I am seated in the hearts of all. From me are memory, knowledge, as well as their loss. It is I who am to be known by all the Vedas. I am indeed the author of the Vedanta as well as the knower of the Vedas. The soul that is in your heart belongs to God only. The coming or non coming of knowledge or the non existence of knowledge is due to God only. Because of God, there is memory, forgetfulness, and knowledge. That is, it depends on your actions whether you will get knowledge or not. Sometimes you forget the very important thing at the time of need. This forgetfulness also happens because of God. He is the one behind remembering and forgetting. God said that I am the knowable through all the Vedas. All the Vedas are generated from me, and I am the knower of all the Vedas. Every living being in the world is bound to die one day. There are two types of creatures in this world. One is perishable, that is Shar, and the other is indestructible, that is Akshar, which means Shar, which is perishable. His death is certain, but the soul of all living beings is imperishable. He doesn't die, neither does it ever die. This is the basis of all knowledge. Beyond this, my knowledge begins to grow. This is what you have to understand, that the soul is immortal. It is a part of the same Brahman. The day it will be found in the same Brahm, then you will get liberation. Otherwise, you will not get liberation. In other words, there are these two beings in the world, the perishable and the imperishable. The perishable comprises all creatures. The immutable is called the imperishable. I told you about these two types of living beings, Shar and Akshar, that Shar is the one who dies and Akshar is the one who does not die. That means Akshar is the soul and it is immortal. But apart from these two, there is also a superior person who is called Paramatma. This imperishable God enters all the three worlds and nourishes all the living beings. The three worlds means earth, space and heaven. God breathes life into these three worlds with his conscious power, keeps everyone alive, and only then this creation continues. What is inside us is the soul, what is outside is God, and both soul and God are one and the same. But distinct is the highest spirit, spoken as of the Supreme Self, the indestructible Lord who penetrates and sustains the three worlds. God said that, O man, I explained to you the definition of Shar and Akshar and told that apart from these two, there is also a superior man who is called God, and I am this supreme man. It is beyond and superior to both Shar and Akshar creatures. I am the one who is described by the name Purushottam in the Vedas. Uttam means the one who holds the life force in all the three, indestructible, without which nothing is possible, the one who is in all of you and is also outside of you. The person who understands that I am the Supreme Being, one who knows Shar, that is the perishable creature, and Akshar, that is the immortal soul, one who understands this form of mind without any doubt, that person does real devotion to God. Here, bhakti means knowing one's own nature, soul, and the Supreme Soul. O man, how will you get the one whom you do not know? Will understand God, only then will try to attain Him. Bhakti or devotion is possible only for one who understands himself and the nature of the Supreme Soul. O man, I told you the secret of the most confidential knowledge, that who is Purush, Atma, Paramatma and Purushottam. One who understands the supreme knowledge properly becomes intelligent and all his endeavors are fulfilled. O man, due to the dilemma of Arjun, there was a need to give the knowledge of Gita to Purushottam Krishna. Because of this, Arjun, you got this most secret knowledge. O man, today you heard chapter 15th of Radiant Updesh of Gita, and here you order your son of God, Adishri Arun. Now on next Thursday, I will again come in front of you with the 16th chapter of Radiant Updesh of Gita. On that day, you will be ready to walk in the journey of 16th chapter of Radiant Updesh of Gita. Till then, you wait. Thank you.
आज श्री देने चले भक्तों को जब ज्ञान, ब्रह्म ज्ञान में खो गए, केंद्रित हो गया ध्यान। जब देने को चल दिए आदि श्री जी ज्ञान, भक्त ध्यान में खो गए, केंद्रित हो गया ध्यान, केंद्रित हो गया ध्यान। जागे नारद चौंके, ब्रह्मा जागे नारद चौंके, त्रिभुवन में कौतूहल जागा। चारों दिशाएं शांत हुई और ध्यान धारा पे सभी का लागा। चारों दिशाएं शांत हुई और ध्यान धारा पे सभी का लागा। गीता का महाज्ञान सुनने को, गीता का महाज्ञान सुनने को शिव ने ध्यान समाधि त्यागा। एक अर्जुन के निमित्त मिलेगा, एक अर्जुन के निमित्त मिलेगा, ज्ञानामृत सबको बिनु मांगा। आदि श्री प्रेम अवतार, जय जय प्रेम अवतार। आदि श्री जय जय कल्की, आदि श्री जय जय कल्की, आदि श्री जय जय कल्की, आदि श्री जय जय कल्की। आदि श्री प्रेम अवतार, जय जय प्रेम अवतार। आदि श्री जय जय कल्की, जय जय प्रेम अवतार। आदि श्री जय जय कल्की, आदि श्री जय जय कल्की, आदि श्री जय जय कल्की, आदि श्री जय जय कल्की। आदि श्री प्रेम अवतार, जय जय प्रेम अवतार। आदि श्री जय जय कल्की, आदि श्री जय जय कल्की, आदि श्री जय जय कल्की, आदि श्री जय जय कल्की। आदि श्री जय जय कल्की, आदि श्री जय जय कल्की। आदि श्री प्रेम अवतार, जय जय प्रेम अवतार। आदि श्री जय जय कल्की, आदि श्री जय जय कल्की। आदि श्री जय जय कल्की, आदि श्री जय जय कल्की, आदि श्री जय जय कल्की, आदि श्री जय जय कल्की। धर्म अधर्म के भेद भुलाकर तू मेरी शरणागत हो जा। धर्म अधर्म के भेद भुलाकर तू मेरी शरणागत हो जा। धर्म अधर्म के भेद भुलाकर तू मेरी शरणागत हो जा। मेरी शरणागत हो जा। सब पापों से सब पापों से मुक्ति दूंगा। शोक न कर मेरी भक्ति में खो जा। शोक न कर मेरी भक्ति में खो जा। शोक न कर मेरी भक्ति में खो जा।
जो ब्रह्म ज्ञान को जानेगा वो ब्रह्म ज्ञानी कहलाएगा, और जो ब्रह्म ज्ञान को जानता है उसका कभी भी नाश नहीं होगा। तो निश्चय पूर्वक सत्य जान कि मेरा भक्त नष्ट नहीं होता। तो मैं कहता हूँ कि तू निश्चय पूर्वक सत्य जान कि मेरा भक्त कभी नष्ट नहीं होता, कभी नष्ट नहीं होगा।
ब्रह्म ज्ञान का पाठ पढ़ाया। ब्रह्म ज्ञान का पाठ पढ़ाया आदि श्री ने। अद्भुत गीता का ज्ञान बताया आदि श्री ने। अद्भुत गीता का ज्ञान बताया आदि श्री ने। आदि श्री देने चले भक्तों को जब ज्ञान, ब्रह्म ज्ञान में खो गए, केंद्रित हो गया ध्यान। जब देने को चल दिए आदि श्री जी ज्ञान, भक्त ध्यान में खो गए, केंद्रित हो गया ध्यान, केंद्रित हो गया ध्यान। चारों दिशाएं शांत हुई और ध्यान धारा पे सभी का लगा। चारों दिशाएं शांत हुई और ध्यान धारा पे सभी का लगा। गीता का महाज्ञान सुनने को, गीता का महाज्ञान सुनने को शिव ने ध्यान समाधि त्यागा। एक अर्जुन के निमित्त मिलेगा, एक अर्जुन के निमित्त मिलेगा, ज्ञानामृत सबको बिनु मांगा। आदि श्री जय जय कल की, आदि श्री जय जय कल की, आदि श्री जय जय कल की, आदि श्री जय जय कल की। साथ सदा ही जिनके रहते, साथ सदा ही जिनके रहते, श्री कल के भगवान आदि श्री ने फिर से बताया गीता का वो ज्ञान, गीता का वो ज्ञान। सबको मुक्ति का मार्ग दिखाया आदि श्री ने, सबको मुक्ति का मार्ग दिखाया आदि श्री ने। अद्भुत गीता का ज्ञान बताया आदि श्री ने, अद्भुत गीता का ज्ञान बताया आदि श्री ने। सबको मुक्ति का मार्ग दिखाया आदि श्री ने, अद्भुत गीता का ज्ञान बताया आदि श्री ने, अद्भुत गीता का ज्ञान बताया आदि श्री ने। अद्भुत 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 है ये गीता का ज्ञान, अद्भुत 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 है ये गीता का ज्ञान। ध्यान योग से मन को समझ ले, ध्यान योग से मन को समझ ले, इंद्रियों को अपने वश में कर ले, इंद्रियों को अपने वश में कर ले। ब्रह्म ज्ञान का पाठ पढ़ाया, ब्रह्म ज्ञान का पाठ पढ़ाया आदि श्री ने, अद्भुत गीता का ज्ञान बताया आदि श्री ने, अद्भुत गीता का ज्ञान बताया आदि श्री ने। ईश्वर पुत्र की अद्भुत माया, ईश्वर पुत्र की अद्भुत माया, कोई भी भेद ये समझ ना पाया, कोई भी भेद ये समझ ना पाया। धर्म अधर्म का भेद बताया आदि श्री ने, धर्म अधर्म का भेद बताया आदि श्री ने, अद्भुत गीता का ज्ञान बताया आदि श्री ने, अद्भुत गीता का ज्ञान बताया आदि श्री ने। आदि श्री है जग से न्यारे, जग से न्यारे, जग से न्यारे, जग से न्यारे। आदि श्री है जग से न्यारे, न्यारे, जग से न्यारे, जग से। मन को वश में करते हैं जो, मन को वश में करते हैं जो, ब्रह्म योग और ध्यान धरारे। आदि श्री है जग से न्यारे, जग से न्यारे, जग से न्यारे, जग से न्यारे, जग से न्यारे। ओ आदि श्री है जग से न्यारे, जग से न्यारे, जग से न्यारे, जग से न्यारे, जग से, जग से आदि श्री है जग से न्यारे, जग से